Hello, lovebirds. Welcome to Silver Shares here again, where we are going to be sharing the eighth secret. Have you watched the seven other secrets that I have been sharing on how to maintain the fire of love just burning so that there's no way our relationships are going to go down, right? Because if you have found the right person and you are happy with the person is making you happy, you are making them happy, we have to make it work. Wouldn't you agree with me? So I have been sharing this past weeks on every week on different secrets that can be able to just make this love wheel continue turning and no stopping. So I hope that you are going to check them out, and if not, tune in until the end, where now I'm going to share the eight secrets. And since you're already here, you can just listen to this eighth secret and then promise me that you are going to go back to the first one. It is in a playlist so that it's easier for you to just find it with the same picture on the beginning. You just see the number changed so that you can not miss every secret that I have shared. And that way you can maybe share in the comments. Also let me know, does any connect with you? Do you feel like it makes sense in a way, and has it worked for you if you tried it? Because as I say, on every level in whatever corner of the world, love remains the same for all of us. And so how we make it work, it's always just trying to apply a little secret from here, a little secret from here. And I'm also preparing and working on finding couples that have lasted together more than 10 years. If I can have interviews with them to just give us their secrets, and that way we can combine with my little secrets from just 11 years and their secrets, perhaps we can just keep this love wheel turning and turning and turning and the fire burning. Okay, so ready for the eighth secret? Do not stop until the end. Okay, have you watched the movie Nappily Ever After? This secret is going to mainly relate to my black sisters all over the world because there's one thing that we do that is so strange, you know, and not all of us do it, but it's something that I would like to share a different perspective to it. And perhaps if we can have a different way to look around it, it can make things better in bed. And even the white ladies, I'm sure it will connect with like ladies from all over the world, really. And today's secret is about the hair. They say in mostly Africa, for example, they say if you want to keep your woman happy, do not touch her hair. And so there's this theory of like a lady goes to the salon and she's been done nicely, and you know, and nobody's allowed to touch that hair because it has to stick in place and stay perfect as it was made to for a week or two or whatever. But can you imagine, like, you have gone to make your hair and your husband or partner is all longing to touch? We all know when you refuse something to someone, like a child, for example, you tell them, don't do that, or don't eat that. That's all they can think about, right? And so they just, you know, it's like we all like all the things that have been forbidden somehow or something of this sort. And so sometimes when you tell the person like you are not allowed to touch that hair, like no, don't touch there. And whatever I'm trying to talk about, if you haven't watched the movie on Netflix, Nappily Ever After, it literally portrays what many ladies go through, whereby your mother tells you that for you to appear beautiful to the husband or to your partner, be it in a mixed relationship or in anything of the sort, that your hair has to be perfect every time the partner is looking at you. And well, there is perfection every time. To maintain it, it's kind of hard, right? can take a toll on you, and especially if it's just not natural, not a natural feeling to it. And so my secret is just to try and, you know, find what can work for you. Try and let go, try and keep natural. Let your partner be able to touch your hair. The more you refuse them to touch it, the more they just feel like they want to do it. And so imagine the scenario whereby, because you refuse totally, they have to find somebody else who will allow them to do it. And it may sound silly, it may sound so small, but imagine just because you are refusing, that they cannot just put their hand in your hair, or I don't know, hold it or something of a sort. Just that little thing, enabling them to wonder like, what's hiding in there, what's happening to that head or something of a sort, for them not even want to be touched or something of a sort. And another package of the same secret is, don't sleep with funny things on the head. Like there's this way you're always like covering the head. Yes, I know black scalp is very dry, so we always have to put oil and make sure that our hair is nourished and everything. But I don't know, change the pillowcase often enough so that you can keep your hair open. Like, let your hair be seen, stop hiding it. Your partner needs to be able to also appreciate that beauty, not just from a distance, not just on photos, but to be close to you enough to be able to be let in. It's almost like your secret garden, yes, but I mean, if he's going everywhere, or if she's going everywhere, if it's in a lesbian couple or whatever couple, but I mean, if they're able to go everywhere else, then just, I don't know, let them in your hair. Okay, let them in your hair, let them be able to touch it. And I hope that this secret really relates, but it's just to make sure that, because it's funny how men complain, some men complain that they can't stand the stockings on the head, and it happens a lot into the black ladies, the black sisters, whereby there's a stocking that is put on the head. I'm gonna put here some photos, you can get to see this and everything, but there's some funny stocking that is put on the head every single time to just put the hair together so that the morning can be easy to manage the hair and everything. But I don't know, I'm sure that there are ways to try and find maybe something else to cover it with, but the best way and the easiest way, find days in a week when you can just let the hair free, you know. And especially when you know you're going maybe to the hairdresser or something of a sort, let your partner play with that hair a little bit. Let them touch your hair. Let them know that they have access to you just the way you have access to them. I really hope I'm making sense, but watch that movie, Napoli Ever After. Then you're going to connect. Then you're going to understand what I'm talking about, because it literally happens like in 85% of most black ladies' relationships, for example. I've not heard of any maybe other races where they cover their head so much to go to bed, but you know, most of them put rolls on their head to sleep with or something of a sort. So it comes to actually the same thing. Just let us all try and make sure that when we have our partners around, that there's a way that your hair can be open, your hair can be there. I know there's value into it and all the time you put into it for it to look great and everything, but if you can just manage to let them in, then you're gonna see it's gonna be fantastic, it's gonna be fun. And so, and by keeping it clean and neat and all that, as we shared last, then we just get ready to make sure that the bedroom sector is gonna be even more fun, and you know, no hindrances and everything blocking for us to be able to enjoy those moments. Okay, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, so that you don't miss out on the next secrets. Other than that, live, love, and learn. Thank you.